Tomorrow, Manchester City face Exeter City in the FA Cup third round, a classic David versus Goliath matchup. On paper, it looks like a straightforward game for Manchester City, one of the most dominant teams in world football. But the beauty of the FA Cup lies in its unpredictability. History has shown us that underdogs can rise to the occasion, and lower league teams sometimes pull off what seem like impossible victories. So the big question is, who will come out on top in this matchup? Will Manchester City continue their domination, or can Exeter City pull off a memorable upset? Let's break it all down. The FA Cup is the oldest football competition in the world, and its magic comes from these exact moments. It is a tournament where anything can happen. We've seen League One and even non-league sides make headlines by defeating Premier League teams. This is the stage where dreams come alive for smaller clubs, and for Exeter, this match is a golden opportunity to showcase their talent against one of the world's best. At the same time, Manchester City will want to assert their dominance, avoid any slip-ups, and continue their campaign for multiple trophies this season. Manchester City have been incredibly consistent this season. Their style is built around possession, quick transitions, and relentless pressing. Pep Guardiola has crafted a team that can control matches almost entirely, even when some of the first-team stars are rested. City's squad depth is unmatched, and even their second-choice players are capable of playing at the highest level. Their home record is phenomenal, with over 80% wins at the Etihad this season, averaging nearly 2.6 goals per game at home. Against lower league sides in cup competitions, they've scored 3 or more goals in the majority of their matches. All of this paints a picture of a team that is more than capable of controlling the game against Exeter City. On the other hand, Exeter City approaches this match as a massive underdog. They compete in League One, 2 divisions below Manchester City, which means their resources, squad depth and overall talent are significantly lower. However, that doesn't mean they lack the ability to cause trouble. Exeter's strategy will likely focus on staying organised, defending compactly, and looking for counter-attacking opportunities. Set pieces, whether corners or free kicks, could also be their best chance to score. Their mentality will be crucial in this game. The FA Cup allows teams with nothing to lose to play without pressure, and that can sometimes create extraordinary performances. For Exeter, this match is an opportunity to test themselves against world-class talent and to make history. Key players will define how this match unfolds. For Manchester City, Erling Haaland is always a major threat. His ability to score from almost any position makes him a constant danger to any defence. Kevin De Bruyne will likely orchestrate the midfield, creating chances with his vision and precision passing. Phil Foden can exploit Exeter's defensive gaps with his speed and dribbling ability. Even if some of the first-choice players are rested, City's bench contains international-level talent, capable of controlling the game. For Exeter, the key players are fewer but equally important for their strategy. Their striker will need to be opportunistic and clinical on any counter-attack. The midfield leader must maintain organisation, intercept passes, and guide the team defensively. The goalkeeper could also be crucial, especially if Exeter aims to survive early pressure and make a hero moment out of a few saves. The clash between City's attacking power and Exeter's defensive resilience will be the main story of the match. Historically, the FA Cup has been full of shocks. Teams like Luton Town and Wrexham have defeated higher-tier sides, and these giant killers often succeed because of discipline, focus, and seizing rare opportunities. Exeter has a modest FA Cup history, but has managed to go past higher-tier teams in previous runs, which suggests that while the odds are heavily against them, they cannot be counted out entirely. Tactically, this match will be fascinating to analyse. Manchester City will likely dominate possession, aiming to tire Exeter out and control the pace of the game. City's wide players will stretch the defence, creating space for midfield runners and Haaland in the box. Pep Guardiola may rotate some players to keep the squad fresh, but the team's intensity and tactical discipline will remain high. Exeter's approach will focus on defence first. They will likely employ a low block, compact formation to reduce space and limit City's attacking opportunities. Counter-attacks will be their best chance to score, and they will need to capitalise on any mistakes. Set pieces will be another critical factor. A well-placed corner or free kick could allow them to score and shift momentum, even if temporarily. The opening minutes of the match will be crucial. If City score early, the match could become one-sided very quickly. If Exeter manages to withstand the initial pressure, the game could become more competitive than expected, especially if the smaller club gains confidence from a strong defensive start. Watching how the first 20 to 30 minutes unfold will be key for predicting the final outcome. The FA Cup also presents an opportunity to discuss fan engagement. Tomorrow, fans all over the world will be weighing in with their predictions. Some will back City based on their dominance. Others will hope for a classic upset story. Encouraging viewers to comment their predictions not only increases engagement, but also adds a sense of participation to the video. Asking fans to share their predictions about the scoreline or standout player moments will make the video interactive and fun. Let's talk numbers. Manchester City has an extremely high win probability for this match according to betting odds, while Exeter's chance of an upset is low but not impossible. City's scoring stats at home against lower league opponents are impressive. Historically, City have scored 3 or more goals in FA Cup matches against smaller clubs more than half of the time. Exeter will need perfect execution to stay competitive and create their own scoring opportunities. Now, looking at the possible scenarios, Manchester City is expected to control possession and dictate the flow of the game. They will likely have the majority of shots and passes in the attacking third. Exeter's task is to defend every space, communicate effectively, and look for opportunities to counter-attack. Even if Exeter manages to score, they will need to withstand City's repeated attacks to avoid conceding multiple goals. The team's resilience and organisation will be key. Considering all these factors, the prediction for the match is as follows. Manchester City are expected to win comfortably. A realistic scoreline would be 3-0 in favour of City. This accounts for their ability to control the game, create chances, and break down Exeter's defence over the course of 90 minutes. While Exeter may have moments of promise, the gap in quality, experience and squad depth is significant. But football is never played on paper, and that's what makes the FA Cup exciting. Exeter could still score, or there could be surprising moments that defy predictions. Fans watching this match will want to pay attention to key moments like the first goal, the first significant counter-attack from Exeter, and how City adjust tactically as the game progresses. Before we wrap up, let's talk about fan interaction. Comment your predictions below. Do you see City winning comfortably, or can Exeter score a goal or two and make the match tense? Who do you think will be the standout player? Sharing your predictions will make you part of the discussion and increase engagement with the video. After the match, you can check back to see how accurate your predictions were. If you enjoy this type of analysis, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future Premier League and FA Cup content. We'll continue to cover Manchester City, other top Premier League matches, and all the exciting FA Cup ties as they happen. To summarise, Manchester City versus Exeter City is shaping up to be a fascinating FA Cup tie. On paper, Manchester City are the clear favourites, expected to dominate possession and create multiple scoring opportunities. Exeter City will rely on a disciplined defensive approach and counter-attacks to try to challenge City, but the quality gap is substant. However, the beauty of the FA Cup lies in the fact that anything can happen, and fans will be watching closely for surprises, key moments, and standout performances. Don't forget to comment your score prediction below, share who you think will make the biggest impact on the game, and let us know if you're rooting for a historic Exeter upset. See you after the match to review how the predictions